Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to Rafael's Insights. It's an absolute pleasure to be here with you guys, and it's always a pleasure. Today's video is going to be on the eclipse that's going to happen on October 14th, and we're going to talk about that. Okay, so let me just freshen up the energies, protect my energies, protect myself with my spiritual spray. These spiritual sprays, you can purchase them on my Etsy, and there's a lot of good items on my Etsy. You just have to know how to use them. A lot of people don't know how to use my items because it's like spiritual. You have to know how to work them in terms of spiritually. The candles are very easy. You just carve your name, date of birth, you say your prayer, the preparation, the blessing, everything's already on that candle that you purchased for the purpose that you did. All you got to do is ask it to do whatever you want it to do. And you carve your name, date of birth, and you light it. But all the other items, the bracelets, you just wear them. The charms, you carry them, or you put them in your business, in your home. It just depends on what you're searching for. There's a lot of different things. You go ahead and check out my my Etsy shop. I'll leave you the link in the description below. Click. There's gonna be 3 links. One is going to be the link to all my social medias, because if you don't know, I do daily horoscopes on my Instagram. So make sure you follow me on all my social medias. And the other one's going to be to book a reading with me or get in contact with me, or the last one's going to be the Etsy, or there's going to be 3 links there. Go down in the description below. Let me drink some water because my mouth gets so dry from talking so much. Okay, so for this video, it's going to be about the eclipse. What is the eclipse bringing us? What is the eclipse? What is the energy of the eclipse that's going to bring us? Okay. So, the card of the moon and the sun is going to be the energy of the eclipse. The moon and the sun, good and evil. It brings us a battle between good and evil. In the moment that the sun hides behind the moon, it's like the energy of God hiding. It's going to raise violence. It's going to bring a lot of radical movements in terms of violence, natural catastrophes, in terms of earthquakes, in terms of natural disasters, but mainly also violence. The energy of the devil is very present. We know it's present because in the moment that the church collapsed on top of those people, it's present. But they're calling it the Ring of Fire. The Ring of Fire is going to activate the Ring of Fire. It's going to activate volcanoes. This eclipse is going to activate volcanoes because I'm seeing volcanic eruptions or a lot of movements in terms of Latin America, Europe, or Australia, because I'm seeing a volcano erupting in Australia as well. But it's going to activate the Ring of Fire. It's going to cause volcanoes to erupt or start moving and waking up. It's not only going to cause that, it's also going to cause radical changes. It's going to cause radical changes. The card of the Death card. It's going to cause radical changes in terms of good and in terms of bad. In Latin America, there's elections going on, and there's already changes going on in Latin America, and I see that they're going to be good changes, radical changes in terms of positive. But in Latin America, I see positive radical changes. In the US, I see negative radical changes. Or in Latin America, mainly, I see positive, right? But the card of the Death card says that this eclipse is going to bring radical changes, and it's going to bring both good and bad radical changes. So that's one thing that energy is saying. But I do see a lot of violence around the eclipse. I see natural catastrophes, either earthquakes, either around the eclipse or after the eclipse, or just a lot of like natural catastrophes, a lot of movement of nature, because the energies are moving very radically. But the main thing that we're going to see is radical changes. In terms of the face-off between good and evil, angels and demons are going to be facing off. The war between Israel and Hamas, Gaza, Palestine is going to escalate. It's going to escalate. I see a lot of violence either around the eclipse or after the eclipse, involving worldwide or involving there. But in terms of in the moment that this war just happened, the energy of death is going to be around the whole world. One thing that I just saw recently, I told you guys that I saw the devil appear before me in the sky when the sky turned orange. But 2-3 days ago, I saw death in the sky. I've never seen this before. When death appears in the sky, and I'd never seen something like this. I understood that there was a lot of death coming in terms of death worldwide, or just massive amount of death, either due to violence, sickness, catastrophes, or terror attacks. But I saw a lot of death, and I'd never seen what I saw. That was the first time I've ever seen that energy. This is the first time I've seen the horsemen of the apocalypse, the devil, demons in the sky, angels, but I've never seen death. And it was the whole silhouette of death holding her scythe. And when I saw the death in the sky, I also understood that the radical changes were coming. And I understood, and they were showing me that the geopolitical was going to change once again. It concerns me a lot, so we definitely need to pray and make sure that we calm these energies down. Other than that, it's an absolute pleasure. You guys have a great day, great night, and it's always a pleasure to bring you guys my messages. Bye-bye.